Hello, hello. I know I'm always kind of forgetting stuff. The Hatfield looks so bright on the camera. Uh, now I've done a bit of, I moved the shade a bit. Let's put it that way. So maybe it's a bit more light. But still, at the same time, it's not the best, not the best. I still have to get a new bulb for it because regardless, it's not the best kind of light for lighting and stuff like that. So, but anyway, how we all doing? We survived the cold weather the last few days. Even though it was very bad now the last few years, the weather in terms of frost and stuff like that. Actually, I probably should charge this too. I actually didn't realize that it's nearly 40%, even though it's still probably another hour or two left in that. I might just charge it because I won't be like it'd be only sitting in one place. So sorry about this, everyone. I should have actually looked at that um, before I went to start streaming. So there we go. Sorry about that. Hello, my American friend. How are you doing? I can never say your name, but you know, how are you doing? I hope all is well. I'm just terrible at saying names with my dyslexia. But good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping well. Hope the weather's a bit better over there for you at the moment. Welcome back, of course. So yeah, a lot going on. Called me Gordon. Yeah, I suppose I try and remember Gordon. Yeah, it'd be a lot simpler than you're trying to pronounce things. It's just I don't know. My brain just doesn't work. It just refuses to work. Yeah, there was no one here yesterday. It was not as bad as probably before. It's just it's just snow. At the moment, like it was bad weather there the last few weeks in Ireland. Like with ice, there wasn't really snow. It was ice and frost basically. There was no snow in some places. There was snow, but no snow around here. At the moment now, it's just the wind. It's bad. We're getting a bad now tonight with the wind. Um, so it's not too good. I know I'm very early too. I said 8 o'clock. Didn't know. Yeah. I will probably be bad in some parts. You said North Carolina, doesn't it? Yeah. You'd be getting hurricanes and stuff like that. We wouldn't be getting it with storms. Can we would get? We wouldn't really get hurricanes. Oh yeah, it'd be hurricanes. Wouldn't it? Oh, not really. Yeah, I suppose yeah. It'd be a lot different than I suppose Irish weather. I know we started very early. We should have started at 8 o'clock. I thought we'd be starting at 8, which is why we're a bit early. Um, check and see what that is. I check that out in a few minutes. But anyway, am I on live chat? Yeah, nice hat. Thank you. It's very colourful. I can see it on the camera here. It's extremely colourful compared to the rest of my clothing. That's just black. Where I'm wearing black trousers too. I wouldn't want to be going outside tonight because you'd be wound down. Well, you would probably see the hat. But, our black clothing is not recommended to go outside and walk around in. Let's put that way. But I don't think we'll be going back out tonight now. Not going anywhere today this evening. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I hardly met the woman. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the same as Sean. You keep seeing things that are not there. He's in denial. He's in denial. Okay. Oh no! Oh dear. Again, probably won't be that many people here now. I suppose at the moment, they're probably all coming before 8 o'clock or so. That was if you looked at my community post. I made it there before 6 or so. No, I think there's somebody else here. It says there's somebody else here. But see, it's my fault because I said in my community post it would be 8 o'clock or around that. I'm nearly an hour, or nearly two, yeah, nearly an hour early, more than an hour early. That's what I'm saying. So it's my own fault. I probably should have waited, a while. Um, but I was finished what I had to do, and I was like, I'm here now. I might as well go live. So that's why I'm here now. Even though I could have waited to 7, I probably should have waited to 7 before, at least, and then at least it wouldn't have been that bad. Because literally, I'm saying I'm going live at 8, and then going live way before the time. Isn't the best thing to do. I love the video. Need to get this here. But see, when YouTube notifications go out too, Golden, there'll be a few more in. We'll say a few more. Obviously, Saturday nights too. It's not going too bad. Not much happening. It's kind of all been chill today, which is not too bad. It's good to have just chill days. Not much happening. But see, when notifications go out, give it another 10 minutes or so. Like for notifications to the screen. I don't know. Do you have notifications on, or did you just happen just to see it? Come up or anything like that? Because that seems to be just how people find out. Hello, Sean. How are we doing? What is happening here now? How are we doing, Sean? You probably just got the notification now, is it? Sorry, there's people messaging me at the same time. Got a new notification. I've got a notification. Good. Well, see, Sean will tell you himself. For a few weeks there, Sean will say himself, every day of the week he was commenting saying he couldn't get a notification. It just wouldn't send it to him. Like, I often had them issues too. I don't know if it's got better now or if it's got worse. I love, see, notifications are probably just starting with that. Or they're starting to show up, basically. But I read something the other day. Yeah, YouTube. I read something. I was just about to say about shadow banning. Yeah, YouTube is shadow banning a lot more conservatives. Recently, obviously coming up to the next election, they seem to be shutting up people a good bit more. Not even just got notification. Well, that's good. We're making progress a bit. Obviously, even though I'm not American, right, but they're still kind of shutting some people up. Even though it seems to improve the small bit, not by much now, but a small bit. So that's the reason I an update. No, I don't want to update it now. Bum, 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 bing, 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 bing. It's a terrible. We're nearly at the end of the month already. Just to say, it's the 20th today. Where's my phone? Not this week coming. It's the next week, isn't it? The 24th, the end of the month. So yeah, we're already at the 20th of the month. So 20 days of the year is basically gone by already. Just to say. Yeah. So not next week. It's the week after. That Wednesday. We'll be into February. So, I have water. Very good. I had my tea actually before I started live streaming. Yeah. I had a cup of tea there. I should have probably kept some, but sure, look at it is what it is. Yeah, near enough, another 2 weeks. That's what I'm saying, and then we're into February already. So just think about that for a second. Guinea pigs I never really give much thought to them. Usually, like the guinea pigs you have in cages. I never really give any thought to them. To be totally honest with you, I never really think of guinea pigs. I don't know. I never really see anybody have them. I never came across them actually. I don't think. I've seen them in movies and stuff like that, but I never really come across them in people's houses or things like that. So I don't. I don't know. I suppose I don't mind them. Let's put that way. But I suppose in America the Bible would be a bit more of a pet and stuff like that. Not many people around here probably would have guinea pigs. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Not something that I come across frequently. Let's put that way. Oh, probably in a long time. YouTubers might have guinea pigs too. Bum, 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 bing, bum. Oh, rescues them. Lovely person. Well, if she rescues animals, I'm sure she would be a very nice person if she does that, like in her own time and stuff. It's good of her to do that. There's a YouTube channel for you to watch now, Gordon. I'm sure she's probably a big channel. She wouldn't be a small channel. She'd have a few million or so, I say. Wished. Son, about it, yeah. Oh, you watch already and you passed them. Oh yeah. So Yulia Fracco is far right now apparently. So it was reported that taking the Irish Examiner or the Irish Independent, one of them two. I can't remember exactly, but I was reading it the other day. He was in Davos, of course. He was at the World Economic Forum, of course. Why wouldn't he? But basically, he was saying about instead of taking refugees, right, from other countries and people asylum seekers, we should just send the money to other countries for them to house them, so we don't have to take in more people. And now, in theory, that'd probably be all well and good, but it's hard to know. But obviously, probably be a lot better than what's happening at the moment if we've done something like that. Even though it'll probably be fucking God only knows how much money they'll give. They'll probably send the whole literally money to the country. They'll probably send 15 million a year, 15 billion a year they'll be looking for. So I don't know. But apparently Leo is far right now. He says too many people in the country because he's admitting that he has to be admitted it more or less when he says that kind of stuff. Pillows. So you want to make pillows, can you? It's the far. The far right. Oh yeah, well, we have to wait and see because he did say it. Like Leo Falco did say it about instead of taking them in, into the country, we can just give money to other countries for them to look after them. We wouldn't have to take anybody in. Like he said that in the Irish Independent. I can't remember the Examiner or something like that. But so again, as I say, with the take of the grain of salt, because as I say, they could have other like they could be sending 50 billion a year for that. So we'd be out needing more money. Basically, everybody have to pay more money because of if they were doing that kind of shit. If that makes any sense. Again, you couldn't really trust Leo to do anything. And that's the tell you straight. Oh my god. I'm good. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, so I explain it a bit better. So under the European legislation, I suppose, every country has to take in people, basically. And obviously, Ireland hasn't got the capacity to house anybody to basically give them anything. Let's put it that way. So basically, they're looking for, instead of taking in people, they can send billions and billions of euro to other countries to house them for them. If that makes any sense. But we see what happens because again, you couldn't go by what Leo says. Hello, Spider. How we doing? How's our Saturday going so far? Because you couldn't rely on Leo to tell you anything. If that makes sense. But sure, again, Leo Franco, he's a bullshitter, so I wouldn't pass much marks on. Hello, Darren. How are you doing? I think it's good Wises has seen that profile picture here. How are you doing? How's our Saturday going? But as I say, take that with a grain of salt what I just said, because Leo Franco could change his mind next week, and he could be like, "Fuck everybody," I'm doing it my way. But of course, he was in Davos. He was in with his World Economic Klaus Schwabs in West, and of course, he couldn't miss out. He couldn't miss out on his overlords telling him what to do. And apparently, Ireland was discussed a good bit too about what's happening in the country at the moment. So Klaus Schwab might be a bit upset now at the moment about what's happening. Yeah, the English paid the French billions and billions and not billions, but loads and loads of money to stop the boats from coming from France, because that's where the boats are coming from France. And the British government give them billions to stop it for the border force, for the military and stuff, for the French military and stuff, to stop the boats from coming into the country. And that's doing some good because the French government seem to be just taking the money and pocketing that. So that's going well. Like literally, they are paying for nothing. It might stop maybe a few, but it doesn't really affect them. The money just goes somewhere. The money was just Western the lookout. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying too. We could be being charged. Say for example, Ireland has to give I don't know, to Norway. Check for example, Norway says they're taking the refugees instead of Ireland, right? And no, the Norwegian government says, for housing the migrants, feeding them, all that kind of stuff, social welfare, the Irish government has to flip the bill for it because they won't take them in. Even though you might save a bit of money, but still, the Norwegian government could be like, that's 15 billion a year. The Irish taxpayer has to send to the Norwegian government to house them for the Irish government. So you'd be out more probably, didn't you? Yeah, Albanians, Georgians, the usual Algerians too. Like obviously, the United States would be more Mexicans and South Americans. Like it seems everybody's turning up to Ireland, more than any other country in the world. Like it's mainly Georgians and Albanians and Algerians. So. Oh yeah, I know we're paying a huge debt already, and it keeps increasing. I'm very much aware of that. So the same with the COVID recovery fund. Ireland's paying nearly more than any other country in the European Union for it, because every European country is supposed to contribute so much to the European Recovery Fund, and Ireland was left to contribute the most. I think, not the most, but near enough a lot more than some other European countries. Because Ireland's just kind of the money bag for the European Union. Tries to be the we try our best to be, but it's not really working. I think Hungary's the voice of reason in the European Union. Like I think we're just the government here are just insane, and just the definitely. Well, they're not insane. They know what they're up to, but they're just kind of being lunatics. So it's just pretty much the same. Bum, 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 bing, bing, bing. Bum, 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 bing, bing, bing. Everybody must be in the pub tonight. Everybody had enough of this stream and just said, fuck it all, and go to the pub. Boom, boom. Ooh, what have I clicked on now? So, clicked on something on the side there. I don't know what it was. There's no harm in it. Quiet. Oh, it's hardly 5 billion people in here. So. What's this? A group man said to you, Adrian, you must be. It's too late. Yeah, it's like me paying to stop them from dumping the rubbish. Yeah, that's exactly it. That'd be sensible to just do it anyway. They just do it probably somewhere else. What I'm saying. Just grabbing a cup of tea. Excuses. Texting these women, Sean. Y'all know you're gay. I'm only drunk, don't mind me. I can't go to the pub. I'm guessing you probably live like outside of a good bit away from someplace. Jesus, look at this. He's cooking. Everything. Let him cook, as they say. Let him cook. Oh, so also just to say, I know I said I'll be live at 8 o'clock. I was finished stuff before. Basically, I didn't think it'd be finished what I was doing. Basically, before 8 o'clock, if that makes any sense. Etc. Oh, you're 21, yeah. A bit of toast and tea. I had the bit. The bit of toast and tea. My phone nearly charged that. Yeah, it's far too expensive. You wouldn't be able to. After paying the electricity bill and all that, you couldn't afford to go to the pub and drink a few pints. No bother going, no bother. No bother. You won't find it to the summertime now into June. I don't know how many days is left actually into June. Where's my tablets? Like exactly how many days to when we're doing that yoke. Like we need to know that. Let me just look up. Everybody's birthday this week. 19. Well, happy 19, early 19th birthday to him. Uh, I'm sure he'll be having great fun now tomorrow. Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking. I'm thinking. I'm actually having a brain, but soft drink. Let me just see that. So I don't drink soft drink. I usually still cost me a fortune a night out. I will. Yeah, see, it's this sugar thing, sugar taxes and stuff. Like the audio, like even if you just went and bought and only like without getting a pack of drinks or anything like that in the shop, like and only one out of the fridge, it's still a good few euros. €2 for Lucas bottle. I bought one there the other day. Uh, yeah, and they give you they're doing the same. What I said a few years ago. They should do like you bring it, you pay a deposit, and then you bring it back and get your money back. It's only a few cents now. It's not that much of the difference. So, but some people would rather. Some people be happy enough to do it. I'm trying to figure out something. So it's less than 130 something days before we have a load of stuff to do in June. Uh, and then you'd be fed up looking at me. If I literally about 2 weeks in June, you'd be sick of looking at me for that time. Because literally nearly every day we'd be live. There'd good bit of videos and stuff like that. So you're going to be sick of me basically that week. Just to say, like you're literally going to all be sick of me. So. Oh, he's going up to his friend in Dundalk. But everything's kind of gone up in general, not even just only drinks and stuff, everything's just gone up. Like many things, like even just buying a few sweets or something else. Deal. Yeah, dude. If we were TD sitting in the door. Used to smoke a fucker now, and it's just yeah. Oh, not even that. Like in the office shops, places and stuff, it'd still be a fortune. I would like to be a TD in the know. Oh, there's far too many TDs in the know. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. There's far too many TDs. Interesting. This is the gossiping channel now. I was gonna say. Yeah. Yeah, back in February, yeah. Aye, there would be. What was going? Oh yeah. So I talked about this a few weeks ago when the fellow was going around with the meat cleaver. Um, I was saying it was said reported in the Anglo South about. We already know about what's happening in Cashel now, but there was another place and it's not too far. It's about 30 minutes away from me. It's Castle Saunderson. Like it's an old kind of castle heritage place, and there's a scout set that kind of there. And they're going to use that to house refugees and stuff like that. So they're talking about, I think, I don't know, it must be 100 or so, a bit more than that. So there's a meeting tomorrow morning about it down there. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but um, so we have to see what happens. But not like they're going to be probably the riot squad to turn up whenever our guests turned up and they'll be just pushed out of the way. The same would happen in Rosslare, because it seems like that's just their policy now. If you object to people being bussed in, they're going to send the riot squad down. Which seems the way it's going to be, it looks like. Which shouldn't be the way, obviously. But, that's the way it seems to be going with the government now. If you don't agree, they're going to make you agree the hard way. But we have to wait and see. Karate? I thought about doing karate. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Good evening. Seen that video? Shop. Yeah. I actually seen it wasn't an Irish show, but it was it was like a journalist. Well, not really a journalist, but somebody done a video one time in Moscow. It was in St. Petersburg or something like that. There's the weather around the shops or something. I can't remember. It must be a few months ago, but yeah, like one or two things were expensive, and that was about it. Not many Irish people will live in Warsaw anyway, don't they? Oh, there was a kind of protest. Yeah, there was a good few people. There must have been 5,000 there at most. Which I know what you're saying. There was a few kind of people that you probably have associated with Sinn Féin, the government. But at the end of the day, it's kind of it's good that so many people did turn out. I don't know. But I didn't see much. I only seen a few videos on Twitter about it. I didn't see too much of it now, but there definitely was a few thousand there. If not 5,000, must be 3,000 at least. Because there was a lot of people now, though. Especially when the battle was waning today, so a lot of people felt very, very passionate to go out and make sure they've been seen. Make sure their voices are heard. Tony Blair, oh yes. Too fucking warm in this room. Everyone was facing out too fucking warm. Would you like to be a TD at all? Sitting down and fuck all as usual. Kickboxing, oh jeez, we're all talking about fighting. Yeah, like there's the one in Mayo. She's disappeared now. The one I'm talking about, the Mayo. I don't want to be bringing names in, but I know a false name, but I don't know, it's a bit sus. You know, but see, it's a common tact that was used in the Soviet Union, was used uh, in the 1930s too, to infiltrate groups and stuff like that, uh, to find out what they're doing and to infiltrate them like that and take control and etc. etc. But in fairness to Matty McGuire, I heard him many times. Uh, in fairness to me, he's the only one kind of he called me Hot Mountain a Nazi. In my book, he's winning a few fights. But we were literally calling him a Nazi that time. Um, you know, so in fairness to Matt, he probably is nearly the only one that's generally kind of speaking a bit. Even though he's saying a few things. He's the only one that's kind of supposed bringing this up, I suppose, because the Westham and the Dahl are kind of just there. Carl Nolan's another one. They're the only probably two that you hear. Mikey Healy and Dan Healy, but very controversial, I suppose, at the moment. But in fairness, they're the only two that kind of will talk about it. The West of them are just kind of not saying anything, you know. Oh, I know we might be playing both sides, but at least he has the guts to, say something. Like the West of Fianna Fáil and Fianna Gael TDs are just kind of there and refuse to say anything. So in fact, I know we might be playing both sides, but and for some of his things he said now, he's taking a risk, and like particularly the other night, or was it a few days ago, before they set the girls into Rosslare, he said about basically being another plantation. Now, for any Irish politician to say that, for like an only right wing, like a far right adjutant, right? That's okay for saying that, but literally a politician, coming out and saying it's a plantation and stuff like that's a huge risk to say such a thing. And the media went mad fucking when he said that. So, you know, like, so I know he might be playing both sides. I get what you're saying. I kind of can see he is kind of playing a bit of both sides. Uh, yeah, I heard about Neil Wedgwood. What do you expect from him? I'm not really surprised there. Uh, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they were going to Mikey Healy, I think, particular. We're going to house people and stuff. But but the voices that I hear consistent in the Dáil and in the Shannon. But mainly it's Carl Nolan. That's the one I hear the majority of the time bringing this up. It's Carl Nolan. The Offaly TD, obviously. You don't hear a peep from Fianna Fáil, yeah. Oh shit, Sinn Féin are just MIA, missing in action. Like Sinn Féin are nowhere to be found at the moment. Like they literally are nowhere to be found. No Sinn Féin TD or councillor nowhere to be found asking any questions. They're just hiding in the holes or wherever they're hiding. Not literally now, just to say. I know Sinn Féin is very known for hiding in holes and stuff like that. I probably shouldn't go. I probably shouldn't go there. It might be, you know. But see, it's the same. Just the same, but political. Like there's a lot of councils and TDs up and down the country. Fianna Fáil and Fianna Gael, they know what's happening. They're concerned. They see it all the time. They see what's happening. They say it's completely wrong. They know it's completely wrong in their head. But this is the thing: as one councillor here, but like the majority of councillors and TDs here that are associated with a political party, just to say, they are scared shitless of their political party. They're afraid of being kicked out of the party. They're afraid of all this. And then they look down the country. Do you remember Galway, that county councillor? The Gardaí raided his home and took his phone and stuff because he spoke up about what was going on. So basically, if you speak up, they're going to send a Garda Sín O'Connor to your house and shut you up, the hard way. The political parties here, Fianna Fáil council. So a lot of them are very afraid, and that's just to say it straight. Even though they know in their head, they know in their heart that, they should be saying something. A lot of them are just afraid. That's no bother, God, no bother. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all they're just too afraid to speak out. I actually don't know what. Oh, some speech or something. I didn't see much of it. I don't know if you're talking, but uh, oh, and what's that? Yeah, I can't comment on it because I didn't see that. I only seen the crowds. I seen a bit of Garrod Murphy's stream, but I didn't see much. I was only there for about 5 minutes, and I seen nothing. I seen Matthew McGrath speak for a second. It was around that time, but that was about it, and then it was gone. Oh yeah, the Argentinian president upset a lot of people. The World Economic Forum. Uh, we kind of annoyed them very much. That's what happened. So Leo, he's the only one that kind of pissed them off something fierce. Yeah, he done very well, the Argentinian president, because Klaus Schwab is probably not too pleased at the moment with him. Like Leo Varadkar went over to Davos and he was just nodding his head at everything they were saying. He said many. Yeah, like I probably look at later on his stream just to see, because again I was only there for 5 minutes, and only briefly heard a few things, and I seen the crowd, and then I seen a few things on Twitter, like the crowd, yeah. But as I said earlier on in my video, that at this stage everybody in the country apparently is far right, which obviously is not true. But at this stage, we all know who the far right, because the people that shout the loudest about these stuff, far right, this extremists and stuff like that, and the people that are, you put two and two together, and the people who shout the loudest are usually the people who are far right. In other words, the government are the far right at this stage. They're the extremists, like you've seen what they done in Rosleo and stuff like that, in sending the wire police out to push them out of the way. That's something done in Nazi Germany and stuff like that. Oh yeah, well that should be the way of everything. Like if you're recording any speech or anything like that, you let the people decide. They can go on, whoever the speakers are. They're entitled to speak, of course. Whoever they are, the speakers and stuff, they have entitled to speak. And ways that if even the people disagree with them, they're allowed to speak. There's nothing to stop them from speaking. But obviously, it should be up to the viewers. It's the same with anything. It's up to the viewers. Uh, to make their own mind and decide. Is that right? He's saying, do I agree with that? And that's just about democracy. You shouldn't be like what OT are doing at the moment in the mainstream media. They're telling you what you should think and what you should feel and stuff like that. They're not telling you should think for yourself and stuff like that. They're literally saying you should take this, and if you don't take this, you're far right and you're dangerous to democracy and you're worse than the Nazis. Like OT are literally there telling you what you should think. Yeah, but I don't think we should wear the far right badge or anything like that. But like the government should be wearing it, because let's be put it this way, because what they're doing at the moment looks like they're a far right government. Let's put that way. The way they're going on at the moment, like they are the biggest far right in the country. It's the government. I don't got the Sinn Féin, obviously. You know, like the people who usually shout the loudest, are usually the people that are the guilty of what they're shouting about. Let's put that way. And it only makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense. Yeah, it'd be quite changing world history. I'll be back in 2 seconds, just because it's too fucking warm in this fucking house. Fucking. Fucking. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, bitch. Excuse me. Very power. Sorry, but it's just far too fucking warm. The feckin'. Oh yeah, did you see what News Talk was saying? They were talking about rejoining the Commonwealth. Whatever notion they took, they were like, "Let's rejoin the Commonwealth." Like who asked? Who asked them to do this? Like I know they're entitled to ask questions and stuff like that, but who asked? Like I heard literally nobody in my life saying about rejoining the Commonwealth. The only person I heard is probably Neil Richmond ever say, "But rejoin the Commonwealth." Like who asked? You know. And why did we fight 800 years just to rejoin the British Empire, basically? Well, not the British Empire, but it's associated with the Commonwealth. And have the king as the king as head of state, yeah. Like, what? Why would you do that? Yeah, like fuck. What sense does that make? Oh yeah, Charlie Flanagan, of course, too. Yeah, I forgot about Joe. Poor Charlie. Isn't he retiring as a TD? He'd be leaving soon. He'd be doing a lot more work now in the next few years, I hope. Oh yeah, they'll be all going off on the holidays too in St. Patrick's Day. I forgot about that. Multi-billion euros to be spending on that. Oh yeah, this year's St. Patrick's Day parade. I remember this. No, last year, yeah. No, we shall see what happens. But this is the thing too with St. Patrick's Day. A lot of people won't go into Dublin for the St. Patrick's Day. They'll be too afraid to go in. Because you literally could be shot just going down, like literally anywhere in Dublin. The whole fucking city's just too dangerous to fucking. Like people are just too afraid. Oh, it probably will, yeah. I'd say so. So there's a tradition going back, fucking God only knows how many years now. So I don't think they ever change that. Oh, they're just getting top of the hotel. They wouldn't really raise the issue about what's happening. Because again, I only seen 5 minutes, but I didn't really hear too much of it. Like the bit I seen was Matthew McGrath was finishing up speaking. And then somebody else was speaking. I don't know who else was speaking, but somebody else spoke after him. And I was doing stuff at the time. I only spoke 5 minutes literally at most. So, but obviously too, it is important for a town to have its own hotel too for funerals and stuff like that. And it's not even that too. Like, there's many other things you can talk about 100 things here. Like they wouldn't even consult; they were pushed out of the way. I could write a book on it. Uh, which look at, we see what happens. Yeah. But it's getting such like it's been talked about in the United States. It's been talked about in different parts, and it's only a small Irish town. Uh, but still, it's, what the footage that was shown, of the Gardaí pushing people and kicking people, and fucking God only knows what else. Yeah, exactly, for funerals and stuff like that. They do need it, especially because the whole town. Like, let's put it this way: Like, I think there's only 3 hotels in the same hostel, and the 2 other hotels are refugee accommodations allowed with the total. So the 3 hotel in that town are used for refugees. Like that's a big amount. So they've literally no one now. And that's not right. It's not right that they have to take in so many people too. Like that's just plain and simple too. Like if people don't want to, they shouldn't have to take them in. But that's my view on things. If people don't want people in their town, as simple as that, that should be the end of the story. The government shouldn't be doing anything else. No, I didn't even notice that. Well, I wasn't really paying much attention to the flags. I have to look at that. I have to look and see actually, because I wasn't really looking. I was looking to see what was happening. But I look now. I get it. Yeah, I probably actually no. I'm looking now. What am I saying? This in front of me. Where is my yoke? There. Probably isn't. Can actually look now. Just to see. Yeah, looking at this straight away. There's definitely a few thousand people there. Give me a second. I actually verify that just because I wasn't actually looking at the flag. So what is that? It's outside some place anyway. I don't know. It's a pub, you said. Could be a pub, yeah. It looks like a pub or some old building anyway. That does that. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I can see it actually. Yeah, I can see. Yes, the Offaly flag and is there, and I see the Irish flag. I don't know what other flag is. There's some other flag on the bottom. It must be the Tipperary flag. Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, I see now. I can see it actually now. Yeah, I actually didn't even notice it. Yeah, it sounds right. Yeah, you're right, John. I actually didn't even notice it. Would you believe I was watching 5 minutes and I actually didn't even notice? See, I was too busy just looking at hearing the speeches. I wasn't really paying any attention to the flags. I seen the flag. Yeah, I seen the no, not. I didn't see the. I don't know really. I seen the Irish flag that time. I was when Garrod was on his one. Yeah, I would don't even mention the Kelowna show. We don't want to go there because at this stage it must be. One person said to me, it must be 85% of the town. So it's kind of that meme where don't the child and the mother and the holding up, Clowny and then down underneath the water was Clonus, because it's pretty bad. That's the one down that's very very bad. But no, I get what you're saying. I'm not. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But see, this is the thing. People are just too afraid to say outright. Like as I said, that my stance has changed. If a town doesn't want people in it, people turning up and taking over the hotel and stuff like that, they should not be forced to. And that's just my stance on it. Simple as that. That's the beginning and end of it. If the community says no, that should be their answer. Simple as that. That's just my view on it. That's my argument. That is up to the locals. If they want people to come in, they can do that. But if they don't want it, they shouldn't be forced. They shouldn't be forced because it is their town. It's up to the locals to decide. But yeah, we're just taking in, and it's just I said this before. We're taking in far too many people, regardless if they're coming in, vetted, etc., etc. There's far too many people coming into the country to process in any part of the country. It's just far too many. And it's not far right. As I keep saying, it's not far right. It's just common sense. You look at the numbers, you look at the statistics. It's not working out. So for that. Yeah, as I just said there, the services are not there. Like when you don't have the services, how the fuck are you supposed to look after people? It just doesn't make any. It's no sense. It's just not logic. Like there's no logic behind it when you look at this. You have to look at the numbers. You have to look at statistics. You can't just be like, oh, we're just going to fuck them in and they can figure it out themselves. That doesn't work. That's not going to work. But yeah. But as I always say, it's not happening in the rich parts of Dublin, where the politicians are living and stuff like that. Yeah, I seen that he paid smugglers to smuggle men into the country. 10,000 was the Jimmy talking. And he's living in a tent now. Imagine just paying that. You pay that amount of money to be smuggled into the country illegally, just to say. And you pay that amount of money and you just end up on the streets. You end up worse off than you probably were in Egypt. Like the money he probably spent to get out of Egypt. Egypt's a poor country, understand that. But that money there, he probably could have lived a small luxury life. And he just ended up coming here, and like first of all, it raises questions how he. Well, we all know Ireland just has a terrible record of human trafficking and stuff like that. It's very clear to be seen. But the question comes to the government is saying everybody's vetted and make sure they have their documents and stuff like that. But how do they come in then? That's what I'm saying. And there's not just one case, it's about 50, 60 cases a week. That's just saying something. And we could be looking at a few 100,000. We're not looking at 100,000, a bit over exaggerated, maybe 10,000 a year or so at this stage. People just turning up without any documents. Well, they're turning up already without any documents. Oh yeah, with the supply of food and stuff like that, it's already affecting like towns and stuff like that. Obviously, if you have more people, the more you have to police the town. You have to get them into schools and stuff. It's putting pressure, particularly on the schools too. Like even in Cavan here, take for example, before even all this shit happened, uh, like they couldn't get teachers for love of money. Let's put it that way. So obviously, if there's more students and stuff like that, there's going to, they have to cram them in and probably get extra teachers and stuff. Like it's just not logical what they're doing. But they simply do not care for logic. That's the simple as that. They won't listen. They're just too stubborn. Well, they know what they're doing, but they're just too stubborn to listen to anybody. Like it's just common sense. If the things don't add up, the services and stuff don't add up, and people are not too pleased about it, our point there should say, we shouldn't take in any more people. Like it's not rocket science. It should be a very clear cut case with the government, but they just refuse to listen or to acknowledge anything. Yeah. Yeah, like it's for one thing and then for that for the other. Yeah, with Sweden, it's just a good example too. Obviously, it can work in small numbers, but what they're doing at the moment is just literally, uh, because particularly it'd be different with Catholics and Protestants. There's not that much difference, in terms of faith and stuff. It isn't that much difference. A few things difference in Protestant stuff like that. It's not that big of a difference compared to Middle East religions and stuff like that. And we've seen this in what do you call it, Sweden. Like it can work in small amounts, but what they're doing at the moment is just a bit overkill. Hello, Kevin. Are you from Cavan Town? No, I'm not from the town. No, but I hope you're doing well, Kevin. My granny's from the town. You mean? Yeah. Very good. Very good. Boom. Very good. Very good. Great to hear. Great to hear. Great to hear it. Long story. It's a long story. it's a very long story. So it's a story for a different night. Let's put it that way. Because literally it take about maybe 10 minutes to explain, and it's just far too much to explain tonight. So some other day I explain it basically. Let's put it that way. Because it literally be a 50-page essay and then you had to explain it. But yeah, technically there's the Mona Lisa, yeah. The Grand Prix, yeah. The Iron Man. I'm sure we all love a 50-page essay. We used to have to do that in school. Like write up fucking senseless essays for nothing. Like, let's put it that way. Like it wasn't 50 pages, but it'd be essays on different things. For novels, take example, we read novels and stuff like that, and we literally had to write up what it was just senseless at the end of the day because we already knew what was happening. Enough, we didn't have to write up. Yeah, don't ask them to open your wallet and you'll get on well with a cabin bus, and that's what that way. And don't give them to ask for the communion money, and you get on mightily with them. As long as you don't do that, then you have no trouble. You're not far from bad trouble, are you? I don't really know actually about Orthodox. I don't know much about Orthodox, the religion. I don't actually know much. I know it's more of a Russian kind of thing, that area, the Balkans and stuff like that. But there wouldn't be that much Orthodox here in this country. Be more Muslims and things like that. Wouldn't be more. There wouldn't be that many Orthodox in this country. Yeah, that makes sense. I actually don't think I ever came across any Orthodox. Not that I know of here in the country. Here. You're from Clover. You're only down the road here. That's the only down the road there. Not that far away. I say he's fed up with the boy wafers. A lot of people down there are not too pleased about it. Because see, there's a point just down a bit from. Yeah, there's night options there. There's a point there on the Cavan border but technically it's a bit off, like going down towards Clonus. That you have to cross over the border 6 or 7 times into the Republic, into Northern Ireland. So it's dicey who patrols, who keeps that area kind of policed. Because it's technically no man's land, basically. Because it's technically between the Republic and Northern Ireland. So they're using that loophole to the full potential. Oh, I don't know. I know when Galdrish McConnell is doing a bit, and I know the Pearson and I are doing a good bit. But at the end of the day, if they're doing no harm, well, obviously they're annoying people around that area. But there should be a place, as I was saying before, there should be a place for people to meet up, like on a Saturday night and do do circles and stuff like that. Like there should be a controlled area basically for that. But that probably never happened, unfortunately. But there should be probably some place, around, but obviously away from people, away from houses and stuff like that. Because it isn't right for small children and stuff trying to get asleep and stuff like that for people to be going to wheelies in the road and stuff like that in the middle of the night. Like I have no problem if they went out of compared to if they were like the same with the people in Clover Hill, I'm sure. If they went and done it in somewhere where there was no houses and stuff and it was a control, like the council made a place for them to do the things, like a special kind of area that's controlled and stuff, they can go meet up and do their things there. Then I'm sure nobody would have a problem with it, if it was out of the way. But it's just the fact that, I think even one person was home for the hospital in Dublin after an appointment and they're doing wheelies and stuff and keeping them awake all night after coming a long journey from Dublin. It's just not it's not respectful. Let's put it that way. Because you have to consider other people, Because then people have work and stuff like that, even though it's done on a Saturday night and stuff like that. But some people do work on the weekends. Lovely guy. I don't think it can release it because it's just down to a small bit of respect. Like as I say, if they had their own kind of area, if the council would make in a field like in the back end of nowhere, right, we could make a small area, a tar market or whatever, do so they can do wheelies when the whatever. But it wouldn't annoy anybody, basically, if they done that out of the way of where nobody was around. It's the fact of doing it in kind of where there's houses and stuff, and small children and stuff like that. And especially in the middle of the night too, when people are trying to go to sleep. I suppose this part of Cavan, the west part of Cavan, would be nice. Like this part, well, Lockhoot and stuff like that way. I used to when I was younger. I don't mind it, but it's obviously got a lot more dangerous. It's not as nice as it used to be. But still, the same. It's nice to go into the town and see, especially because you grew up as the local town and stuff like that. But it's scary in some parts. Oh, you mean the chair? You mean the chairs and stuff like that? Oh, but yeah, the chairs. Like if you talk about the chairs and stuff outside it, like they get a good bit of use during the summertime, not during the winter, but in the summertime, I often would buy it. Like everybody would be sitting down on them and stuff. So I suppose they got a good bit of money out of it. Well, it was a big waste of money now. I tell you what the biggest waste of money was. Down beside the town hall there, when they knocked the public toilets there last year. That was a big waste of money. What they did, and they're going to put a stage there. Like that was extreme waste of money. We're talking about big waste of money. That cost 30 something thousand, for a stage to be put there. Even though the public toilets, they're needed in the town. There's only 2 public toilets now. The- yeah, and the stone statue was nice. Well, it was needed too. Obviously, John Joe Wiley was the hero of Cavan, I suppose, and he achieved a lot too. And it's good to have a statue to him, especially because a lot of people too are going to see it. And there's a lot of people like it. Like all the business around it too is a lot of people around it too. A lot of the business is funded and stuff like that. I don't know what you mean, Sean. I have no idea what you're talking about. But which was a pure waste? What are you talking about? Which? It turned into one of these streams now. But no, I do think it was a good to put up the statue of John Joe Wiley. It was needed. It was needed to have a statue of him. Where? Which AstroTurf in the town? You mean? I don't know too much about the AstroTurfs and stuff. I don't know about that. I know about the toilets and stuff like that because I remember looking at the plans and stuff like that. And statues and stuff. I knew about the chairs and stuff when they would put them in, but I don't know anything about the AstroTurf now. Yeah, I wouldn't know much about the AstroTurfs to be honest. I know what you're talking about, but I wouldn't know much about it. I presume they're owned by the state. I'm not too sure now. He's famous for. It would be owned by the state. Yeah. I was going to say he's famous for. He was the captain of the Cavan team that won in New York. The All Ireland in New York. So that's his famous. So he scored the goal for Cavan. And he was the captain of the team. I think I said that. Yeah, he was captain of the team. That won in New York, far, far away. Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's a lot better to spend money on a person who was from Cavan and achieved a lot. He died at a young age too, in his short life. It's important that we spend the money to remember him too, because that statue's going to be there for years and years and years, and it's going to be there for for people to remember him by. And it's important to remember his history and the people that went before us in Cavan, who built up our county to what it is today. It is important to remember it. And by statutes and stuff like that, it's always important. Yeah, he was only 34 or something like that. Yeah. But see, I was very supportive when they said about the statue because it was talked about for a long time about the statue putting it there, like for years and years and years was talked about. And for years and years and years, it was just always pushed to one side and pushed to one side. But thankfully, they went ahead and did it, so I'm always happy they did. He played for Cornafane, yeah, too. He played for Cornafane too in the county team, and he was in the defence forces. He was in the he served in the COA, the army based on the COA. It's a long story. Hello, Juan, isn't it? Yeah, Juan, not Juan. Wonan. Though, excuse me. How are we doing? How's Ryan doing today too? Uh, but yeah, he made such an impact, particularly because obviously, if you ask any Cavan person, particularly elderly person, Cavan in the 60s or 50s, they would tell you about hearing their grandfather talk about Cavan winning the All Ireland in New York. Like it's such a thing. It was such great pride for the county, I suppose. Uh, Very good to hear. One, well, yeah, Roland. Sorry. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I remember that actually. I think so. See, I don't do them that many that much now, but we probably will after the thing in June's done. Basically, because we're doing a lot in June. So yeah, I vaguely remember. I don't remember what it was, but I vaguely remember. Yeah. See, there's that much stuff I have to do every day of the week. It's hard to remember things, but I know I vaguely remember. Yeah. No worries. No worries. No worries. Whenever this is why these streams are here. Whenever you want to pop in, whenever you want to pop out, there's no panic. There's no panic at all. It's not like somebody has to be here. It's not like communist China or something like that where your social credit score goes down or something like that. It's not. It's nothing like that. Yeah, as I say, if you're ever busy or something like that, don't be panicking about coming in. Like whenever you get the chance, if you're busy, you're busy. But yeah, John Joe White, it's a great history. Yeah, that's what it's a great thing to look into. It's a good legacy left. But yeah, obviously it's important where to put the statue too. Like it's in the main part of the town too. No, don't get a statue of me on the go. Maybe in 50 years' time, maybe you can. Not yet. We can see about it maybe 50 years from now. Hold the phone. Because especially because they are not cheap now, as per that statues. As I say, it was talked about for donkey's years. The John Joe Wiley statue, and he only kind of got funding the last year to get it. Because it was talked about. I even remember when I was a child hearing about them talking about doing it. I'd only done it last year, so it's a long time. Young players become and young players. I think it's obviously it can be used for good, right? But at the same time, it's that big of a threat to society uh, to have it. It is dangerous. Facial recognition top up. It can be used. We see what it's used for in China to control people, to spy on people, to make sure they're doing things. Like it's a perfect example in China. You see what they're doing. And specifically, the unfortunate reality is you couldn't trust your government at the moment. Your government, the user that gets you, because basically they've just been given a blank check to do whatever they want if they had that kind of technology. But obviously, it can be used for good stuff. It can be used for good, but it can be abused. That's what I'm trying to say, and it's very easy can be abused. Let's put it that way. So it is a danger to do it. And not being a far right conspiracy around that, but It's the truth. It's a very dangerous technology we have. Um, that's just my view on it. I would be big enough, yeah. So I was planning to run for office. Yeah, that just nearly tell you all you need to know. But that didn't happen, unfortunately. But yeah, it might happen. It's happening. Oh, the couch still shaking. Um, yeah, well, I was planning to run for the Cavan Municipal Authority. Um, long story. I made a video talk, but it's a lot better if you watch that than getting into it now, I suppose. But definitely have a watch of that if you have a few minutes. It's about 10 minutes or so long. Explains all you need to know, basically. Well, I do my best. I always try my best to do as much as I can. But definitely, there's far better that could be elected to the county council. We see. I never say never. I never say not that way. We'll see. The wind's definitely picking up. I can hear it outside. Yeah, I could imagine. Alex Source, of course. We'll talk about Irish names now. Wonderful. Oh God. Jesus, this would be only the time now I should have been wet live. Um, Take off my hat for a moment. See, I have to soon get my hair cut again. This is the worst thing about having hair on, so we should just cut it all off. Get rid of it. Out. Out. and just wear my hat for now. Look weird, wouldn't it, if I just cut on my indeed it would. Let me just refresh the whole shebang. There we are. No, that's the wrong thing on WhatsApp. Just changing, just refreshing. Yeah. Just to make sure everything's fine. Yeah, it's got very windy now. We can hear it at the back. But they're giving an orange one or something. I can see it along the side here. It's orange warning for wind, high winds and stuff like that. So it's from fucking ice and snow to wind. It's not cold. Yeah, it's not cold, but it's still windy. Not as bad as the other mornings. No, it's bad the other mornings. So, any plans for tonight? Anybody going on a date or anything like that? Anybody going out and about in Cavan? Anybody out and about in Cavan? Just looking through the Twitter to see what's happening. Also, a good friend Leo Farker met with Alex Soros, George Soros' son, I think. So they look very good together. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. So yeah, so people are talking about Mayo at the moment. So Mayo obviously passed. But the county council passed. How would you put it? A resolution, I suppose, saying that they couldn't house any more refugees without looking after the people that are there. So they're not communicating with the Department of Integration anymore. Now, a lot of people have said every county in the country should follow this. Now, I agree, obviously, but there's probably one catch behind the scenes that we're not looking at. And that is that the government are probably behind the scenes threatening the Mayo County Council that they're going to cut their funding, basically, for roads and stuff like that. So, obviously, the whole county councils around the country said no. They couldn't really stop them all for that way. But in theory, I don't think so, unfortunately. Like all the councils, particularly in Cavan too, are just too afraid to speak up. And they just simply will not do it. Regardless of what you do, they simply will not do it. So, get mixed up. They always get mixed up with the appointments. I should look at it, yeah. But imagine if you had a name from another country. Like some people have names, I literally you cannot even pronounce them. Uh, it's insane some of the names are from other countries. So just think about that for a second. Peeking out the window. I'm shipping out to Scotland. Oh. It most likely would take after Judd, so when he eventually moves away. So yeah, is there anything else actually? Am I forgetting anything else? Because I actually should start writing stuff down when I need to discuss. So yeah, just seeing this article actually here from the Irish Examiner. So this is from some called journalist, right? Having concerns about the housing of asylum seekers is not far right. The media must be just literally broken at this stage. They must have literally just lost the will. Like literally, they're saying now it's not far right. So yeah, well, nobody trusts the media anymore. Like, who will listen to the media? Like, if the media told you the sky was fucking orange, and actually, no, sorry, the sky was blue, you honestly wouldn't take them on the word. You have to look up the check before you would trust them. Well, you wouldn't trust them anyway, but that's what I'm saying. There's no trust. They're giving them the benefit of the doubt. For too long, people give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, for far too long, we give people the benefit of the doubt. What? Come again, Governor. What is this now? Oh, yeah, the Social Democrats. What was this? There was what do you call it? I have to go looking. Actually, wasn't it on Twitter? I have to actually go looking for it. There was something actually absurd the Social Democratic councillor said. Where the fuck in the Duck the Wookaroos is it? Now, obviously, we all know this councillor. You know, we all have heard of him. I have to go looking it up because I can't really remember exactly what was said. But it was something just absurd. I'd say it's all dubbed down the memory hole now. Like it's something just stupid. No, it's a council, not a TD. What do you call? I'd actually go looking it up. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was on Twitter anyway at some point. I can't remember. Something absurd. Yeah, she is still working for Tony. Tony Blair. She was in Miami there the other day or something like that. They were doing some conference or something in Miami. So I hear. So apart from that, I don't know much else. The fuck is this? I actually have to go looking for it because it was something absurd I heard. Was it? I have to actually go and do fact checks. Like I was going to make a video at the time, and I can't remember now. Like I remember who it is. I'm not going to say anything because I could get a cease and assist at the door. It's not Holly Collins in it. It's not Holly Collins. She's a TD. It's a council, a social democratic council. Obviously, we could do with the Finnish social democrats here instead of what we have here at the moment. We could do with a certain few Finnish social democrats here, but we won't get that unfortunately. I'm actually determined now to find this, regardless. Like literally, the world could come to the end at the moment, and I still would look. But when God that time. Feet too. No, it's not. It's not. You see in a second. I'm not going to name names because just in case they dump them out, go down the memory hole, and I look stupid, and then I might have a cease and desist letter at my doorstep. But fuck you! Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, my phone's acting. I'm trying to find it. Like I wouldn't mind if I wasn't looking for it. Right, literally be right in front of me. My God, that time. I'm with German noises. I hate it all. I actually have to go through the hook and the rigmarole to find this. Like it was literally there, and I couldn't remember. Like where the fuck would it be? After the Babel? No, I won't be going yet. Not yet. Where was this? I actually losing the will. Like I've seen many people say about it. Where the fuck is this? Am I just fucking on drugs or something? Like this was barely in the last few days. Like, they must have just upped it on the memory hole. Apologies, I'm literally just losing the mind here. I'm not giving up. I'm going to leave and look harder. But I think they just dubbed it down the memory hole because the new people probably be talking about it. Or maybe the new I fucking mention it because I was tempted to mention it. Like, I'm just determined here to find it. So. Like fuck this shit. If I wasn't looking for it, it would literally be right in front of me. Like they probably literally dumped it down the memory hole because it was the most utter stupid thing you could come across. And I literally mean it. Like I wouldn't mind if I wasn't going to say anything about it. It literally would be fucking here. Like I was actually not going to say anything about it. Like I probably shouldn't mention it. Now I'm fucking when I'm looking for it, it will fucking come up. V2. Yeah, if I can't get in there, I look it up one more time. If I'm trying to fucking see if I can find it. Like, 'cause some stupid shit the Social Democratic Council said. Like, I said they deleted because it was that stupid. Like, unless I'm just going stupid in the head. I hate that. You see. If I find it, because again, I can't specifically remember. I only briefly looked at the thing. And I was like, yeah, I'll probably make a video on that. And I just forgot all about it and I only thought about it there. So yeah, I don't want to say anything yet until I fucking get the thing. It's just the fucking duck the wheel. And I wouldn't mind then when I'm off the stream, I come up. And anything else. So in the meantime, keep me talking because I'm about to go lose my sanity. Because I wouldn't mind, but literally only seen the last few days. My God, that's that. Oh, I know who the councillor is. I know who she is. But I'm just trying to find the article because literally I get a cease and desist letter if I don't have proof to back up what I'm going to say. Because this councillor is known for being a bit delusional. You know. So it's not a TD, it's a council. It's like an only quant. Like, am I just? I literally think I must be just losing the plot at this stage. Mein Gott, Alter. Like, I'm just simply determined now at this stage because I literally, unless I was dreaming, which I hardly was dreaming about a woman Ketzler. Uh, I literally think I'm. If I haven't seen it, then I literally must be just dreaming of it. Like, where the fuck was? Yeah, it's scrambled. It must have definitely because the auto was definitely there. Like, I'm not being psycho. My God, Alter. Like, they definitely got rid of it. They dropped it down the memory hole, definitely. Like, I'm not making it up, man. Let me see. Sorry about this, Evan. Like, I was going to talk, but lucky I looked it up beforehand because I wouldn't have the proof to back it up. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm literally having a brain fucking bit. What? Like, I think I'm just losing it altogether. I'll check one more time. Because if I can't find it, then I won't be able to say anything because I might get cease and assist. My God. Oh no, we're having a song with Eric. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm not. I have one more place I'm going to look, and if I can't find it, then I'm going to lose the one. Because I honestly must be dreaming about it then. I honestly must have been dreaming. Oh no, but we're not going to talk about. Oh Jesus, I imagine dreaming about that kind of one. Like, there was strict freedom for the common good. Oh no, quite literally what the Nazis. So, um, that should tell you all you need to know about restricting freedom for the common good. Mein God, at top. Yeah, she makes Genghis Khan look like a choir boy, for the common good. What are you saying about Santa now? What misinformation are you spreading? Bitching bastard. I wouldn't mind, but I actually wasn't going to bring this up, and I was like, I should look at it, bring it up. I literally had to go scrolling for a few minutes. Like, am I just losing fucking brain cells at this stage? Like, I refuse to believe that I didn't see it. Like, I refuse. I disagree with you. Yeah, Peggle. It's no stats speaking fucking angry noises. Peggle, one, 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 one. Opa Naiva Noila Noila. Speaking Finnish. You know it's serious when they start speaking Finnish. Pelgale. V2, V2. The fuck. Did I like the tweet actually? Just let me look at my likes. I should have saved this. If I wasn't a monkey, I'd save it. But I am a monkey. Monkey. Like it was in the last few days, so I should fucking mine go that. Everyone just watching me slowly lose my mind over it. No, because I honestly literally must be drinking then. If like I literally must be drinking if it didn't happen. So give me a second. Go and look it up in a. Right, exactly. I'd be afraid if I don't remember where I seen this. I have to literally spend about 20 minutes looking for it. Like unless I just literally just fucking seen them in my dreams. Which would be very frightening to say. Like I'm not even going to if I don't come across, I'm not even going to say anything about it. I say the bare minimum, but I won't mention any names. I don't know. Interesting. Where could I have seen this? Sorry about this, but I actually know I'm just determined because it literally must have been in my dreams if I didn't know. Wake up, wake up, wake up. No, I think they deleted it because the Bible said that was like literally the council said the literally most stupidest thing you could find. So I can kind of understand maybe why they didn't. So I honestly like generally I did deleted it right away. I'm fucking going fucking schizo. But generally, like literally, so we won't mention any names because you know we get a cease and desist letter, and generally this councillor is a bit insane. That's what even though a lot of them in every party is a bit insane. But basically, the article was from I'm not going to say the news agency was from, but I remember seeing it, and it was a social democrat councillor right in Ireland saying that during the cold weather, last week or the week before, that people shouldn't be burning any coal or stuff. They shouldn't use any fossil fuels. They should cut down on the fossil fuels. Uh, and obviously, that was the most stupidest thing you could come up with, because literally at that stage it was negative -6 or so. And this cat was like to people, you should probably freeze to death in your house, because you shouldn't put on the fire or anything, because the climate change and stuff like that. And you should freeze to death. And your children should go to bed frozen, and you should all die. Um, you know. So no wonder they probably deleted it, because it's a bit stupid. And Ho probably with a big fucking fire, a big fucking heater in our house. So I say they probably did delete it because it was stupid. But I don't know why Cat fucking getting now. So I said they did delete it because I say they probably got that much backlash over it that they probably were like, this is probably not worth it. But that's allegedly what they said, because I haven't got the proof, but I remember seeing it and I was like, that's just awful. And I can't remember. I know who said it. I know who said it, but I don't have the proof to say that she did say it. This is the proof. So if that makes any sense. Well, we won't mention any names because she might turn up, and we don't want that. It was a cultural, yeah, a cultural. But we better say nothing then, because generally I can't actually know. Was it something in my dreams last night that I seen, or was it this, or did I see it on this article? Because there's literally nowhere to be found now, and I generally did see it. Like I'm not making it up. Either was it my dreams, or I'm just fucking smoking weed. Like I couldn't be that bad. Like it's bizarre. Like I don't know what's in my dreams or what the fuck was. But I presume it was reality because I do definitely remember. I even know who the character was and everything. Like it couldn't be that bad. Like generally, I even remembered all that shit. So I don't even know. Oh no! Oh dear. Uh, well, we're gonna have her outside the door tomorrow. The fuck. We shouldn't have mentioned any names. Uh, no, she's Limerick, yeah. But I generally can't say now for sure now. Was it her that said the comments, or who was it? Uh, so, because I don't have any proof, it'd be different if there was an article there. But I swear to God, there was an article. So I think they probably deleted it. Unless I'm just seeing them in dreams. So allegedly, will do. Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly, she said all this, of course. Of course. Also in the game, of course, too. So don't whack me out. I don't know, was I going psycho? Now what was happening? I want to be in the cavalry. Yeah, you found it. Yeah, sure, show it to me because I knew I wasn't fucking on drugs. Like I probably went by it 100 times here. Please send the link if you can now and on, please. Because literally at this stage, I just want to be vindicated that I wasn't dreaming about another woman. Now, don't tell Santa now, though. If it is reality, I wasn't dreaming about another woman. You know, you know, like I knew I wasn't fucking going psycho. Well, I hope not. I don't know. I'll try and see. Whoa, let me share. Fuck. Uh, doesn't know what the fucking title of the thing is. Like I literally looked at it the 50 times the Limerick Reader here, and I didn't see it. 4 days ago. I'll try and find it. But what's the title of it? I suppose maybe I went by it 100 times. They probably changed the title. Maybe. Yeah, that was it. Stop. Let me just find it then, because I knew I wasn't smoking crack. So at least I can't say it, and now I can stop saying allegedly. Because I honestly must have went by it 150 fucking times. Because I think I got that just annoyed about it. I was thinking I was in my head. Where the fuck? Yeah, we need to get him on the scene. Like he's the man to tell us. I hate this page with a passion, just to say. I actually hate it with a passion, just to say. This Limerick Live page. It's the most awkward fucking shit you could find. My God. I'm about to lose the will. It still won't show. Is this phone literally just being sus at the moment? Like, am I being hacked by the Chinese government? Actually, was the yeah, it won't let you share the link. Let me see. It shouldn't let. Maybe it did come up when it went into spam. Yeah, it won't let you share. Yeah, bitching bastard. I hate this. But it is seems to be true because it was literally Aaron only looked it up there, and I can't find it on my phone. But it was literally losing the plot. Like it literally won't show. It's my phone being biased or something like that, and just refuses to show me. Like, this is just sus. My God, that'll happen. Like I'm going to shoot somebody in the game. In the game. Let me look on Facebook. Their Facebook page. I might get it because but their website literally just shooting me at the moment. My God. I hate this. It's 4 days ago, you said. Fuck this shit. I probably like literally I've went through the website about 50 times, didn't see it. Like my God, like it's like they really don't want people to find this. Whatever it is. Like I just seen it briefly. We don't even want to go there. That's a so different night now. What was the like? There's another article here I saw the other day, but I don't think it is. You said it was nearly half of them would come and see. Yeah, it's probably not that. 4 days ago. Let's try and find it. Because I knew I wasn't fucking dreaming. Like I honestly thought I was dreaming for a few minutes. I'm going extremely slow. Like literally, this stage, I might as well fucking go like a snail. But back, yeah, I'm 4 days now. I'm on 4 days now. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to find it. Like I literally on 4 days ago now, and it's like I'm just. Oh, here we are. Maybe no. Limerick weather. Fuck you. I hate this. Yeah, fucking shit. I wouldn't mind, but I can't literally find it. Like I can't even see it. I'm losing it. January 60th. That's isn't it 4 days ago? It is, yeah. Fuck, I'm literally looking at the page and I'm looking at the articles from 4 days to see things about this shite that's not important. I wouldn't mind, but I shouldn't have said anything at all. I should have just sat there with me, with my mouth open. I honestly must be just fucking smoke crack. My God. If I can't find it in the next few minutes, I'm literally going to lose it. Like, literally must be down the rabbit hole because it's literally not showing for me. And I've literally looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. So, like, I'm literally just going to put all this in. Like, this is just literally sus at the moment. They blocked me literally from this or something. Cause for the phone's protection. Just going to put in the whole sentence. About fucking time I found it. About time. About time. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. About time. Like, literally, I must have went past this about 50 times. I had to literally go into Google and look it up. But I wasn't, I fucking couldn't fucking see the fucking who and Baston thing. And fucking went by 50 times and the fucking who and Baston and thing. And the fucking stupid fucking thing and the fucking technology and the young people nowadays and all these fucking bingo about fucking time. What the fuck? Like literally, I looked on Facebook, I looked on fucking their website, and then I had to go and literally type in the whole essay that everyone only put out here, and then it fucking came up, and I knew I wasn't fucking dreaming, and I knew I wasn't fucking seeing women in my dreams. About time, and now I can stop saying allegedly and end the game. It's the truth. I fucking don't consent to your fucking privatization. Fucking. So yeah, so basically, 5 hours later, going to this. So one of the councillors in Limerick said, basically, with the cold weather and stuff like that, people should stop burning and stuff because you should freeze to that. Air pollution and stuff like that. But in my opinion, is it not better for someone to have heat and stuff like that than fucking worry about air pollution? Because look at China, India. That should tell you all you need to know. Because it barely is like it's only about a few sentences at this stage. So yeah, so I'm not. I'm literally here we are. So literally, there's the article. After me looking for 5 billion years to find it. Thank you, Aaron Oni. Like, yeah, like what? People are freezing in their houses and stuff like that. People don't even can't even afford heat and stuff like that. And then she comes along with this. Who is emailing me now? Oh no, it's the Social Democrats that are after me. I always knew the day would come when the Social Democrats would come after me. Who are you? But about time, and I thank everyone for your patience in that, because I literally lost the will to live halfway through trying to find it. So, but yeah, isn't it very considerate of people, you know? But you think she probably would have asked the Chinese premier when he came over here about all the factories, the coal factories and stuff they have there, you know? But you know, another question asked. You know, but I knew I wasn't fucking seeing things. I absolutely knew it that I wasn't seeing things. Who? What? Oh, you mean? Yeah, like it's not really considerate to people that there's some people in Limerick and some people in the country who can't even afford to buy coal or can't even buy anything. They're just sitting in the house with no heating, with a blanket around them, you know. And that's what's happened. That's the reality. And not even that in Limerick and in other places. There's people on the streets without even a house, just to say it, literally on the side of the road. Uh, you know, and they're more concerned about people born in fossil fuels. Even though maybe you can be concerned about that in the summer, maybe. But when it's literally freezing outside, you know, I don't think you should be too bothered about it. Because again, just look at China, look at India, look at the amount of pollution there. Literally, people have to go wear with masks on their face because the pollution's that bad in India all the time. And she's literally coming out and saying, you know, you know, it doesn't make any sense. So that's why I was like, this is utterly just insane. No wonder they dumped it down the memory hole. Because you think she'd be saying to people, you know, you should be keeping yourself warm. We're going to try everything we can in Leitrim County, Limerick County Council to keep people warm and dry in this weather. But no. So also we are happy now. Everybody's happy now about this. They finally got the solution. Oh my god. Like I literally thought for a few minutes I actually was going insane. Like not going to lie to you, I actually thought for a minute or two I actually was going insane and making shit up. Like I actually thought for a second, you know. Yeah, like the China and India are nearly 90% together. The two countries together, 90% of the world's emissions into the atmosphere and stuff like that. And we're not going around saying China should be doing this, you know. And China's actually doubling down in India. They're making more coal power plants. And you know, we're sitting here saying a few people burn a bit of coal, you know, in Limerick is going to kill everybody, basically. You know, like get real, you know, just get real, please. Uh, and there's no offense to her, but you know, it's just not considerate for the people of Limerick to be going around saying that. And particularly if I was going for election, you know, I wouldn't, you know, particularly in a cold period like that, you know, you wouldn't come out with that. And that's to be totally honest. And there's no offense to her, I've no offense to her at all. It's just the political sense and what she said as a politician should have been a bit more considerate, you know. That's just the way I see it. Yeah. And again, it's just my opinion, not spreading hate around to that. But even that, you know, even people who have coal fireplaces, that's the only thing they have. You know, they can't upgrade to a boiler or things like that because it costs money. You know, these things they can't just magically appear money. You know, Like I know councils and stuff like that have €2,000 a week. They can magically pay money, you know. But you know, oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It affects the elderly people more because they're the people who rely on the fireplace, you know, and that's just as simple as that. Also, we have to do before I go because I'm going to 9. We have to do a poll. So everybody here vote. Vote all, Neil tall, August tall, and all that. Stop poll. Vote all. I have something cool to show. Do you want me to show you? Yes or no? I wait for you answer. Vote all. Neil August or tall August. Tall O'Neill. Everybody has to vote of the. This everybody's a gunfight here. It's fighting for our democracy. Get one more vote. There's one more post, Neil. Come on, vote tall. Neil Shea, yeah, voted very good. We need one more vote. They passed the legislation. Rigged vote. Well, fucking if it's rigged, it's always rigged. Everything's rigged. But yeah, Sean's probably just got sick of it all and said, "Fuck all this crap." He literally just seen me lose the mind for a few minutes. For about 30 minutes, I literally sat there giving out fuck about seeing things in my dream and stuff like that. You know. 3 votes. The vote passed. The vote passed. Ho, 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 ho. The results are tall. 3 votes. Neil, no votes. So yeah, I show you this. So you know we got something from the Prime Minister of Finland, right? So when we got that, right, there was something else I was talking about, right? I seen somebody selling this before on a website, right? Are you with me so far? Just to see if everybody's with me so far. So you know we got something from the Finnish government, from the Prime Minister of Finland, from the official office of the Prime Minister. So that encouraged me to go and get this thing off a person who was selling it. Now wait and see. Wait and see this. So he's with me so far, just to make sure everybody's with me so far, because it's not from the Prime Minister, but it was issued to somebody when the previous Prime Minister was there. You get where I'm going? So yes. So we literally got, just to say I have it in this, we literally got a signed photo of Sanna Marin. So this person was selling it on eBay. So you can see that's the Sanna Marin's photo and things. I'm not bringing out the thing, but so I bought this off somebody on eBay. So basically, we got it technically, but we got what we originally wanted, because I was kind of a bit sour. I'm not going to lie to you about, the previous, like the Prime Minister now. Well, no, but this was bought off somebody on eBay. They had it, and I was talking to them, and he wrote a letter to her. And he got it. He got it for like offer, but he's a resident of Finland, so it makes sense that they probably prioritized. Prioritized writing back to him, I suppose. So technically it did come. So a year ago, yeah, I lost about a year ago. What would Sanna say if I said? What would Sanna say if I said I seen women in my dreams and stuff like that? But yeah, so technically this was given by Sanna Marin. The reason how I know this is legitimate and stuff, because Yeah, actually, funny enough, like during whole government, do you know the way people can fake stuff and stuff like that, put the prime minister's logo and stuff like that on it. So in Finland, what they did when we obviously Russia invading Ukraine, they couldn't give Sanna Marin's handwriting signature. Like you could only put a Sanna, you couldn't put Marine. So that's why we got, along with that, we got the thing from the office of the prime minister too. So yeah, it's good. Nigel Farage, yeah, I seen that. No, Sanna doesn't do that. No, Nigel Farage does. I wish he did, but it would be good fun. But she wouldn't do that. I don't think she would go down that road. She wouldn't be that type. So there you go. Oh no, yeah, I'm keeping it safe. I'm going to get a special stuff for it. That's why I have it in the thing at the moment. I haven't got it. I only got it there the other night. But I met the show it is. So this was an issue to me, just to say. I bought it off eBay off somebody who was issued to. But that's why. No, but that's why. But only for that. You know the way we got it from the prime minister there at the moment. Only for that, right? I probably wouldn't have bought it. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have went and bought it. Because it kind of encouraged me when I got it from the prime minister's office. I was kind of a bit sour that they didn't get it because we specifically wrote to her when she was the prime minister, so it was a bit sour. So that's why we went and bought it. Now it wasn't that bad. I was talking to the fellow who owned it and stuff like that, and it was only about €100 we spent, so including postage and packaging and stuff. So he was happy. So we compensated him for his lost valuable. But see, the reason why, because I was telling him about us writing to it a few years ago, because he was a Finnish citizen, and probably that's the reason why they probably prioritised that, because he was asking about a different legislation that were passing in Finland around the time. So obviously prioritised the probably own citizens first. So Gordon Brown. Yeah, he set up the wire to Nigel Farage, yeah. But Sandler wouldn't be that type. He wouldn't do a cameo. Like if she watched, she could have done it and made a huge amount of money on it. But she just simply wouldn't be that type of to do it. Especially because she doesn't really need the money. That's what I'm saying. So, like, it'd be different if she probably only do it if she was going to do it. She only do it for a laugh, probably. But I don't think she do it because being the prime minister and stuff, she had she has a big money and so pension and stuff. And obviously, she's getting paid by the Tony Blair Institute too. She's a special advisor for governments around the world and stuff. So she'd be getting paid a lot for it. She'd be making probably 5 times as much as Nigel Farage on Cameo. Because I think our wage in the Tony Blair is 300,000 a year or something like that. Something like that. I'm not too sure now. But see, how we know that at the end of the year, she has to file how much she's owned in Finland. And in Finland, like if I lived in Finland and you lived in Finland, we all have to file tax returns. And it'd be all published publicly, that makes any sense. So we'll find it out at the end of the year. Because literally she has to put down for every penny that she's got. Because that's the way the Finnish tax system goes. You have to put down literally to every detail how much you spent and how much you owned and stuff for taxes and stuff. So it'd be crazy. Oh, about you, yeah. You tell us. Yeah, tell us. If you wish to tell us, of course, too. But yes, that's that. I don't think anybody was expecting that, but yeah. So I'm going to get. I'm not going to put it in an envelope because obviously it's particularly this one. Now it's falling. But particularly this one. You can't really, frame it because you'd be missing the other side of it. That's what I'm saying. So, but the other one you could, with just the letter. But it's a bit unfortunate we didn't get the original thing when we did write to, that we got the other Prime Minister to write to us. Now, there is a story behind that one too, because I've actually sussed it out. Who was that from? It was a former pharaoh in Finland. He wrote to the Prime Minister when she was the Prime Minister, and he got a letter back. And basically, he was selling it on eBay. And, that's what I'm saying. So that's how we got it. We bought it off him. That makes sense. So it wasn't from the Prime Minister. This wasn't, because obviously she's not the Prime Minister, and we wouldn't be able to get it off her. So basically, the other letter came from the office. It came from the Prime Minister. It came from the Prime Minister that's there at the moment. They can never think of his name, but you know what I'm saying. And only for that, it encouraged me to go and get this too, because I didn't get the original. Obviously, I was a bit upset that I didn't get to the person I wrote to, basically, because I didn't really write to him. It was to Sana. So it encouraged me to go and look about seeing the quiet one somehow. So that's what we did. Does that make any sense? I know it's a bit like all this Finnish fucking stuff. It's it's a lot of stuff. So only for that we probably would never have got one. Basically, that's what happened. So at least we said we can got one, but it's kind of upsetting too at the same time that we didn't get it from the official source, because the other one was very it was like it was amazing to get. Let's put it that way, because it literally had the Prime Minister's office of Finland extremely like high priority of a letter. Like it literally was the first thing the postman delivered, because it had on the thing like a diplomatic stamp. Like it was like extremely important basic stamp. That it had to be urgently delivered, basically, and it had the Finnish government, office of the Prime Minister, the Finnish government on it, a big stamp of the Finnish government on it too. Like that's that would have been more exciting. Imagine me getting that during Cavan Day and stuff like that, opening it and seeing that. It would have been more exciting. So a bit disheartening at the same time, but I'm not gonna lie to you. But because it would have been more epic to get that during Cavan Day. Remember when we were writing to all the TDs? Imagine getting that one morning and waking up and having that. It would have been epic. I would have been over the moon. That's what I. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. But I was fucking mighty shocked now when we got it from him, especially because I even said it to the fellow from Finland too, that I didn't write specifically. It didn't have his name on it. It had Sanna Morin's name. And they still replied. So, and it did say in the letter that it wasn't opened by the previous government, and they would just send it on because it got nothing in reply. So that's basically why. Oh, I'm pleased that I got it, yeah, but it's just unfortunate. You get them saying that I didn't get it from, from the time she was there, So. But I don't think we can unless she ever goes back to the Prime Minister's office. Hello, Ron. Sorry, it's streaming so long, yeah. Glow sticks. I don't know. I don't know anybody obsessed with glow sticks. But yeah. Santa gift shop. We can start that going. But this is probably very rare. Just to say. So that's why I spent €100 on it, though. A bit more than 100, but it was let's say 100. Because obviously it's pretty rare, like to get one of these from the office of the Prime Minister. It's rare. It is rare. Like even the one from the Prime Minister's office we got from the official source with a letter and everything too. It's very, very rare. Usually you don't really get anything, from them. That's just to say it straight. Yeah, we could sit down. That's what I'm saying. Like, we will look at the get into, I suppose. But you know what I'm saying? It's upsetting because you remember when I was writing, my hand was dying from writing to all the politicians and stuff. It would have been more nicer to wake up one morning and get that before Cavan Day, or even just around Cavan Day that time. Like just an official, like from the like literally in the envelope, a diplomatic stamp, and the office of the Prime Minister and the Finnish government and everything. Just the extreme hype it caused. Like even the postman, fucking, he was panicking hard. They must have been panicking in the town too about in the post office because it was top priority. Like he was literally told it was the highest priority. Not this one now, the other one we got from the Prime Minister's there at the moment. Because that came from the Finnish government. That came from the office of the Prime Minister. So you can imagine how frustrated they were when they seen that. Yeah, I'm waiting on the one. You should have written on a photocopied made later. Which one? Mm-hmm. What time is 9 o'clock? Well, we won't stay too much longer now. Blink of insanity you have now. Exactly. Only for everyone only now we would have left insanity. I was going to make a joke, but I probably shouldn't. Say nothing until you hear more, Johnny. But anyway, it's a bit of sweet feeling. That's what I. No bother, guy. No bother, gun. No bother. Look, you wouldn't hear a few minutes ago, Anna, because I literally just lost the 40 minutes. Yeah, like we did send emails and stuff to the Prime Minister, like when she was there. Photocopy. I don't think it is a photocopy. No, I don't think so. I don't think because I think it might be illegal too to photocopy it. But I say it's authentic, you know. I don't think he'd be sending it now unless he will. Save you. Right. No, I say it is legit now, I know. Yeah, but I know I say it is legit now. I do say it is legit. Because yeah, I say it probably is. I don't think they could probably apologize. I don't think they'd be allowed to also on that stuff. That's an illusion, exactly. Now you're getting it. But no, I don't think it's photocopied in it. I don't think I don't because he seemed pretty genuine because I was talking to him on the phone, asking about it and stuff. So I don't think, and his page is still up and stuff on eBay. So I don't think he would risk it. You know, I don't think he would. Because specifically too, he said to me, he writes to politicians and stuff to get it, stuff like get things like that. Yeah, I don't have a clue. I don't know what to talk about. I just happened to find this on the road. As soon as it. Oh, it should have been photocopy, yeah. But see, I do remember specifically asking, like you know the way the Prime Minister. Oh yeah, but it was pretty much not much in the difference when I was writing to the only TDs and stuff. There might have been one or two different things, but uh, photos. But yeah, no, but you get what I'm saying. I'm a bit annoyed that it wasn't officially from the source because there was a lot of hype when I got the one from the Finnish government itself. That was insane. Now, like getting it from the office of the prime minister and stuff, and a diplomatic stamp and stuff. And like, wow, just crazy. You know, like that was amazing. Like I'm sure people know themselves when I made that video. It was just hyped. I know, I remember, yeah, but it wasn't. I don't really like. I never really. I the only one I asked for an autograph was Carol Nolan, but unfortunately, never got back. She never got back to me. Then, hello, Wayne. How are we doing, sorry? Being the fall call today, very good. Uh, but they probably did. Like they obviously opened them, but they probably just wouldn't bother to respond to TDs. And like, imagine that we wrote to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and stuff, and we never got anything. We didn't even get an acknowledgement that they got it. But imagine that, we wrote to Cavan, particularly, we asked sending them for an autograph. So they only got around to open that there 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I know. I remember watching his video. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know, but we just wanted to get a response from the White House if we did it, because it would have been epic still just to get a response from the White House, even though it wasn't from Joe Biden. But it still would have been epic, like an envelope. Imagine getting an envelope. Like talk about the Finnish government, right? Like literally imagine the sheer panic in the post office in the town because they were like I was told they were panicking about it because they seen it like it was urgent letter basically, like it was a diplomatic letter. So imagine what would happen if it had the president of the United States symbol on it from the White House from the United States of America. Imagine the sheer panic then from that like it would have just collapsed houses. But imagine that we said it 2 years ago and they only opened it recently under the new government, which is again very upsetting. Like we wrote to the Australian government, we wrote to the New Zealand government, we got nothing back. We didn't even get an acknowledgement at least to say they got the letter or whatever. You know. So at least it was happy to get something out, even though it was 2 years later. Yeah, well, we could have wrote to embassies and stuff asking for flags, but we wouldn't really that bother too. I know the very time, but that. But it'd be too much. Like I was literally going mad too at that time too, writing 100 billion letters to TDs and stuff like that, and only 5 of them wrote back. So literally spent about €200 to write to all the senators and TDs and stuff like that. The councils, the councils, the local town elections. I said you for like letters. I sent them off Thursday. So I presume to have them up in the doll. So I don't know that the your local TDs in your area, Robert, trying them. I don't know that they get it. There might be a line on the doll there. So they probably will have opened them maybe Monday or Tuesday when they go back obviously after the weekend. But they have them there, so they'll probably be contacting you soon, Ryan, in the next few days, I say. But not obviously now, it's Sunday. But give or take, probably Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, they'll probably be sending a letter out or they'll be writing back to you by email. Or they know you anyway, so they'll probably have your number to ring you. Your email is on the letters, so they can email you anyway. Because the letters, I have them set off, so basically that's what I'm trying to say. So we see what they say. He's better than the. Excuse me, Sean? Oh, good night, Gwilla. Sorry. Good night. Thank you, Gwilla. Thank you, George Ford. I'm all up in the air about it. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody's taking the side this new Finnish Prime Minister. This is atrocious. Oh, just photocopy. Yeah, we probably should have. But see, what I was planning to do, we did talk about doing that. But see, I wanted to go through all the pain and suffering to show that I was serious. I was very serious about it. I was willing to go, willing to put my heart and soul into it, basically. Because you have to show that you were willing to go the extra mile, basically, to do it. And I'm sure people would agree I went the extra mile because there was literally hundreds and hundreds of hours we wrote to TDs and senators, hundreds and hundreds of hours, and that's even before writing it on the envelope. Like we spent literally hours writing down each TDs, and we often had to stop and write again. We had to throw away envelopes and stuff because I made a mistake and stuff like that. Like it was crazy. Like it was honestly crazy. And then we wrote to the foreign governments and stuff like that. We had to go and get postal orders, international stamps, the whole shebang, big letters to internationals explaining in detail, hundreds and hundreds, hundreds of lines, drafting them, practice and stuff. And it was hundreds, probably up to 200 hours in the whole charade. And we only got about 5 letters back, along with the one. Like it was insane at the same time. But I was willing to go the extra 100 miles for it. That's what I'm saying. But who knows? Because many people did say, in fairness, now I know we talk about the government and stuff a lot. Robert Troicott, did you talk to him about your Westmead Day? Because I don't know, did he get his letter? He might not have got it. Might be still in the post for because I did post that for Thursday. It might not have got to Let's the house. But maybe get Monday. Or he might not have read it yet. So who knows? He probably. But it is there because I do have them posted off. So, they're on the way, basically. So it was Robert Troy that caught his today. Did you mentioned anyway about Westmead Day? Because it's good just to mention to because he wouldn't know what the fuck I said the letter off, and then he said I was just talking about the other day, and he didn't say anything about it. After that, probably some clips on YouTube. Look, if I look, what? Oh, Algebra, which never really had an Algebra in in their parliament. It was more in the debates, which was arguing with the True Finns leader. There was a big row between them at one stage. What's that? We wrote 2 emails along with that too, but it wasn't related to cabinet, it was just in general. And we never really got anything back. You having the count next? Oh, I know. I follow you on Twitter. Yeah. But what did you tell Robert Troy about Westmead? Just so I know, because he'd be wondering why you didn't say anything, and there's a letter there Monday morning from him, and he'd be like, "I was literally just talking to the other day." That's what I'm saying. Because he'd be like, "Why the fuck did you not say it when I was here?" Because if he was literally there with you in person, you probably should just mention it to him. But yeah, as I say, she's a private citizen. That's what I'm saying. And we walked to the camcorder too at that time too, Sean. But obviously we didn't get it. But no, what I was going to say, yeah. So I talked to. He was Kevin. But did you mention about Westmead Day, your idea? That's what I know. I know he was canvassing. He probably was canvassing for one of the Fianna Fáil councillors. But did you mention about your idea? Because that's what they're going around. Like they're looking for people to get their votes. And they're looking for people to engage with them and talk to them and stuff for different things. But what was I going to say? So yeah, that time we wrote to Cavan Day. Yeah, but I wrote 4 letters to his local TDs there in Westmead. I don't know that I post them Thursday, so I don't know. They probably win the door. I post them to Dáil Éireann. So they probably have them. They might not have them. I don't know. But I did post them anyway. But see, I don't know any of the councils or anything in Westmead. So I don't know. Yeah. Like Ryan would know the majority of the TDs probably down there. I never really engaged. I never really had any engagement with Robert Troy or any of them. Not down that way, no. Not in Westmead, anyway. I know vaguely one of the councils, but I wouldn't know them too well. I wouldn't be able to win them now. Let's put that. But I didn't mind that because it was only 4 TDs, only the right to 4 of them. Now, if I had the right to them all, I'd be still here, basically. And we would be talking about hundreds of euro, like 300 euro, so 300, 200 euro to write to all the TDs again, which I never going to do again, unless I'm seriously passionate about something. But, you know. Oh, we know, but did you ask him about Westmead Day? That's what I'm asking you about. Did you ask him about it when he was there? I know he's your friend. I know you know him, but I'm just asking, did you ask about it, like Westmead Day? Because he'd be wondering why I wrote a letter and your name's on the letter saying that it was your idea and stuff like that. And he'd be wondering why you were there and you didn't say anything. And say he opens his post Monday morning, and he has that in it, But yeah, I don't know. But again, this is the thing too. I asked one time about. Do you know when you send a letter to Darlell and stuff? The ushers give it to the TDs. Yeah, you did. Okay, that's okay. So he know when he gets his letter. So, did he say it's possible to do, or what did he say? Did he say he talked to the local authority about it, like to the councillors, obviously, because the councillors have to. You have to engage with the councillors on it. But see, as the old saying goes years ago, when it's in writing, something have to be done about it. Because obviously we could have just copied and paste, and that's what a lot of people said to do. Copy and paste is the cheapest way of doing it, and just it saved a lot of time. But I was like, oh, he did, yeah. So that's okay. So you get a letter, and he understands it. So the other TDs probably need to get it too. But anyway, we work it out. As long as he was told about it, he get the letter, and he'd be, he understand then. He'd be like, yeah. Well, that's fine. It'll work out. I know it'll work out. As long as you mentioned it, because he would have been like, why did you not mention it? I suppose, and why? Because he thinks probably the letter was from you when it turns up. Because I did say I wrote it on behalf of you. So, but yeah. So as I was going to say before, and keep interrupting myself. So Leo Franco at that time too wrote about Cavan Day. Put up a tweet on Twitter, and Micheál Mountain did. So I don't know, and a lot of people in the council too thought it was me. It was me that made them do it. Like they didn't write back, but they probably just put it up on the Twitter because they were told about it. So they don't know. A lot of people don't know. The councillors didn't know themselves too. Was it that he knew about it, or did I tell him about it and he put it up on Twitter? Who knows? But Leo Franco did, and Micheál Mountain. In fairness to Micheál Mountain, now I usually give him a lot of shit, but in fairness, he actually done a video from New York when he was at the United Nations. He actually done a few minutes of a video to celebrate Cavan Day that day. So in fairness to him, he did actually do it. So I don't know, was it me, or was it, did they find out some other way? But I don't know. A lot of people blame me for it. So I don't know, but I never really knew. So if I ever come across Leo, I might ask, even though I don't have much time for him, just to find out. Yeah, we managed the Twitter. Yeah, but they must have maybe opened it. That's what I'm taking about. I know they have somebody managing the Twitter and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know, did they see the letter? If that makes sense yet, or did they know about it beforehand? Like were they aware beforehand? But still, I don't know. Would it be? I don't know. I suppose it's in the past now, Joe. I know this was all a big quiet match over when Sunwayne didn't fight back, but Joe, should look at. But yeah, if anything else, because I say we'll probably leave that fucking because it's 9:30 now, and I went on and on and on and on and on. So at least we have something there, and at least I could say I've got one. Because as I say, as your man said who sold it to me, it's pretty rare that you get things like this from the office appointments. Because a lot of people just get ignored. They don't get anything. Far right now, Adrian. Yeah, exactly. I'm part of the government now. I'm far right. But yeah, you know what one person said to me one time? you know the reason why I have Santa Marina and stuff in my wall? Because I'm trying not to be called far right. It's actually a genius idea. If everybody that's called far right, right, uh, when the local town, but I say it'd be a bit too late now because the local town election's only in less than 5 months. But I don't know. Did they pick anybody from Fianna Fáil to run in the local town, like in your area, like in the local council election? Because obviously, if there's a 2 or 3 picked out, the boy won't, uh, put anybody else in the ticket if that makes any sense. But the best people would have been Robert Troy and them task because they're higher up in Fianna Fáil. Well, it's supposed to be the Fianna Fáil, yeah, be the commission, actually, like their own election, yeah. But no, but long story short, yeah, the reason why I have Santa Marina and stuff on the wall, as one person stated to me, Sean, I didn't want to be far right. So I had a picture of a lefty politician on my wall to stop people from calling me far right. Because they can't really say that he's far right when he has somebody that's a left politician on the left. Yeah, they couldn't really say he's far right if he has a politician on his wall, literal wall, and his T-shirt and stuff like that. They literally cannot come out and say he's far right. It's good thinking. We should all do this. We should all have pictures of Santa Marina on our wall. Obviously, it doesn't exist, so people don't call us far right. It's a genius idea. I know the people who far right are the government. That's who's the far right. Like, we need Santa Marina here. Do you remember when she said to the journalist said, "What's the way out of the conflict? The way out of the conflict is to rush to leave Ukraine. That's the way out of the conflict." So we need Santa Marina to say the way out of the conflict in Ireland is to get rid of the government. That's the way out of the conflict. It'd be pretty pissed. I think we've done enough talking shite for now because literally this last hour was just a load of shite talk. I think at this stage. Interesting, but anyway, I'm here longer than I probably should have been tonight. Anyway, but anyway, anything else before we go? Because we're just about to leave for tonight. Because upstart of the week. Right, you. So yeah, I think that's it for tonight. We're here longer than we should have been, but I didn't know I was going to say it, and then I may say because I had it there and I wasn't going to say much about it. But yeah. So there we go. I know. Also, we're just randomly when I was speaking about why all the TDs and stuff for Cavan. That time we did. There was we did plan at one stage. Now we were insane at the time for even considering it. That we were going to write to all the congressmen in the United States of America and all the senators in the United States of America. And that quickly went down the drain because, we would have been insane to do that for Cavan. We would have been literally insane because we thought it would be, get this now, wait for this. We thought it would be nearly cost us €4,000 to send all the letters to every congressman in the United States. So, and not even that, we were talking about hundreds of thousands of hours. So that plan quickly went out the window. And Sean's on with the left. But anyway, I think we'll leave it there because my brain's fried after that meltdown I had earlier on. I know, but that's the government. That's literally describing the government right there, Sean. You literally just hit the nail on the head. That's literally the government right there. So they are the far right. We should get this narrative going that the government are the far right. Like, they are the far right. They literally are far right. The Fianna Fáil Fine Gael government. They are the far right. Literally the people that they're calling far right. The government are the far right. The people who are shouting the most with the far right are the far right. Let's put it that way. It's ironic. But thank you everyone for watching. I talk to you again, and goodbye for the moment. And okay, and goodbye.